What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Goodol'boys YouTube channel. Today I'm particularly excited because you guys get to come along with us on another really fun hill climbing adventure. So let's get right to it. Before we head to the hill climbs, here are the miles and the hours. We'll see if he's got it here in a minute. Go, 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 go. Yeah, up in the middle. Right on. Oh! Honestly, coming down it is really sketchy too. You a good filmer?
Sure.
All right.
See if he can figure out how to start it.
I figured out the other day. It starts right up.
You just have to have the steering turned right.
If you shut it off and do this. Oh, no, it's not. Uh-oh. It's not working.
You got to do it really slow.
There you go.
It's not bad.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that thing gripped.
Yeah, taking my bike for a spin now.
Yep.
Need me to start it for you?
Oh.
I don't know. You gotta try a hot start sometimes, sometimes not.
Oh, dang it.
No throttle.
There we go. See, I knew you would hop on it and start right up the
Woo. Almost too easy.
I didn't hardly have to give it any gas.
I know. It's too easy.
It is. Literally.
Even with the bulb tire.
So well on the SSR.
Huh?
Sick though. That was sick. I hope you got a good video of that.
I did.
When it's wet like this, you always end up in the rut when it's wet like this. So what you want to do is find that rut and
Go for it.
yeah, honestly, I've done it so many times, it's just kind of natural. You just follow wherever the bike goes, but it always ends up in the rut. So just go for it, and you gotta just follow the rut, you'll make it.
Come on, let's do it again. Keep doing it.
He just give you the finger. You going from the same spot I went at?
Oh, just
Or straight?
maybe.
You need me to help you start it? Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Go, go, go. Yeah. Damn. That's the one thing I don't miss. The really tall gears on the 450s.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
A little bit annoying.
Damn, Yamaha.
Yeah. You need to do the valves on it or something? Or is it still just like the carburetor?
I think it's still something with the carb.
Lay it down. There you go. You got it. Ah, fuck. That was the clutch.
There goes the clutch.
Bet you can still use it, kind of, at least to get up to the house.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
There
we go.
Right. Shot of this for the old YouTube. Dang. Oh God, a bad spot. Had an exhaust bolt break off here on the head. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I partially drilled it out. So right now I'm not running any header. We're gonna see if I can make it up this hill climb. Although it's pretty wet right now, so we'll see. So really quickly, I just wanted to explain to you guys that before the stud even broke off, the bike was burning oil pretty bad. You guys have seen the videos where the bike is burning oil, and you may have seen the other video where I replaced the manifold gasket in the studs. So all that stuff happened actually well after the bike was already burning oil with the new top end. So no need to worry about it. Again, you know, for those of you guys that don't know, it is not good to run your bikes without a manifold or an exhaust pipe on it. It runs your bike lean. You can burn the rings up. But in my case, the situation is the rings are already toast. They need replaced anyway. So it's not going to make a difference for me if I run the bike for 15 or 20 minutes without a manifold on it. So again, just wanted to be really clear. The bike was burning oil well before the exhaust manifold stud broke off and well before I was running the bike just on open head. And in fact, you guys can see a little bit of oil and you can see the blue flame coming out of the head on the bike. And that's the unburnt exhaust gases, also the unburnt oil that's coming out of the heads. It's actually running just a little bit cleaner this way, but if you look closely, you can actually see a little bit of oil, a little bit of smoke coming out, although it is hard to see on the camera.
Oh no! So close.
So I have one more clip I wanted to show you guys, and I kind of wanted to show you guys that the Hawk is not burning as much oil as you think it is. So when the Hawk warms up, it's really not burning much oil at all. You really honestly can't even see the oil that is burning. It's more of something that you kind of smell as you're going down the road. So I wanted to show you guys that and just point out the fact that if you go back and look at the video where the rings are first burning oil, that's actually several hundred miles before I ran the bike without the manifold. So very important points here to kind of understand. Again, the main point to this is without the manifold on the bike, you guys didn't really see much oil burning. And part of that is because it was filmed on the camera, which the camera doesn't pick up the smoke very well. And the second part of that is the bike is just not burning that much oil after it's warmed up. So again, it'll all be explained in this next clip. At 5,915 miles. So here we go. We're gonna get right into it, make it one clip for you guys. So let's do it. All right. So like I said, the bike is already partially warm and it's not cold out, so I doubt this is gonna work out, but we'll see. So, not really working out, but that's okay. You guys can see how little, or how, there's not very much oil burning is the point I wanted to make. So the bike, of course, is burning oil. You can see it, and you know, my friends and brothers can see it when we're riding down the road. If I take off, they can see a little bit of oil, but I'm gonna ride this around, show you guys that it is burning oil, but it's not burning that much. You guys may not even be able to see the oil burning on the video, so here we go. Quick explanation of what's going on here. So number one, pay attention to the miles. This is actually a couple miles after I took this first video you guys just watched, so you could clearly see the bike was not burning much oil at all. Now in this next clip, you're going to see the bike is burning oil like a freight train. So two things that causes that to happen. Number one, the bike being cold. Actually, three things. Number two, the weather being colder, like cold temperature on a cold, crisp morning. And number three, revving the bike up too much when you're trying to warm the bike up. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys the hours and miles in one clip here and start it up. So 5,990. And then we have 197 hours. All right. I'm going to set you guys back here. And I think you guys will be able to see the smoke out of the exhaust pipe best from this angle. So here we go. So as you can see there, this thing is clearly burning oil when you first start it up. Now again, that clears up quite a bit, and you know, this bike is no different than it was the day before when I took the other video. And so you know, once the bike warms up, you barely notice or see any oil coming out of the tailpipe. Have a third clip I wanted to show you guys. So it is a colder morning out. The bike is ice cold. I just pulled it out of the garage. Show you guys the miles. So we do have more miles, so hopefully you guys can see that. 6,075 and then 200 hours. So I'm going to start this thing up for you guys and show you guys why the valve seals are actually not bad. So here we go. Start it up. You guys want to pay close attention to the tailpipe. Actually, I'll give you the same angle here. There's not going to be any smoke, and I'll tell you guys why. So for those of you guys that know the Hawk 250, you know that it has a weird cork. If you rev it up too much when it's cold, it's going to start burning oil like a freight train, especially if the rings are on their way out. So, but the thing here is, if you don't rev the bike up too much when you're warming it up, it won't burn any oil. Well, within reason. So here we go. I'm going to start it up, keep it low RPM, pay close attention to the tailpipe. You guys can tell it's cold because it keeps shutting off, not wanting to run. But again, if I don't rev this thing up too much, it's going to stay running. As you can see, it's not burning any oil. And again, you guys saw the second video clip. If I rev it up too much, it burns oil like a freight train. So again, the Hawk just has a weird quirk. It burns a lot of oil when you rev it up too much when it's cold, and it's not due to the oil seals, although it may look like it, but it honestly has nothing to do with the valve seals. And again, you know, it's not burning very much oil. I can smell it, but again, you guys can't see it. So it's weird, but let's see if we can get it to burn oil again if I rev it up too much. So not too much. Honestly, it only burns oil like a freight train if you rev it up like immediately right when you start it up. And again, the rings have to be, you know, going out or on their way out or partially bad for that to happen. So again, it's just a quirk of the Hawk 250 and has nothing really to do with the valve seals. Again, you guys have a lot of great suggestions and that's one of them. And the way the videos are edited, you guys, I could understand why you would think it's the valve seals, but again, it's more than likely not the valve seals. You guys will see that when we go ahead and put new rings in this thing. It's not going to be burning oil anymore. That's it for this video. I want to thank you guys for coming along with us today. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out that description box below, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Woo!
It's all about humanity.